There are certain recognized running techniques research shows us we should all be doing. There's a lot of common mistakes that people make, and what I do is by reading a lot, by doing a lot of my own research, by reading what other people are doing, we say, well, this is what will cause that problem, that will cause that problem, let's see if we can iron that out. We're very bad at this very primal skill, which is running. We're very good at a very modern skill, which is sitting. So the muscle balance that we have around our core and legs and stuff just means that we generally mostly run in bad technique. So this means then with this bad technique, it helps then to use a modern running shoe with a big thick sole and all the rest. But that's not ideal. So what we really like to do is to help people to run naturally.
I spend my day basically teaching athletes how to run correctly. My sessions mostly focus on one of two things, either from a technique side, improving an athlete who just wants to become faster, but most of the time it's actually injury prevention. Athletes that have come back out of rehabilitation and are basically looking to get going with their running again and basically don't want to get injured again. I'm hoping that in the future I'll get more of the athletes that are taking running technique improvement as a more of a preventative measure from getting injured, but it's kind of that situation where you go to the doctor when you get sick and not before you get sick. At the end of the day, I like to say you've got to practice as you're going to play. So however you race, that's exactly the same technique you've got to use when you're running. I see far too often runners that run very differently when they're running at a high pace than when they're running at a sort of an easy pace, their all-day pace. And it's very important that you learn to run in one way. If you analyze any of the top elite athletes, you'll notice that their technique looks no different whether they're running at all-day pace with an easy training group or whether they're actually racing. So the key there is to actually maintain the same biomechanics and the same way of running every time you go out, regardless of the speed you're running at.